Hey, what's up guys? It's SirTagCR, and today we're back again with one of the most skillless, most frustrating, and toxic decks in Clash Royale. You might want to sanitize your iPads, rinse out your eyes, and I don't even know if you can look at this while keeping a straight face, because we've got Battle Healer, Skeleton Barrel, Giant Skeleton Clone with Cannon Cart, Night Witch, and Flying Machine. The great thing about this clone deck is if your opponent's got poison, you can actually play it like an elixir golem deck with the Battle Healer, just heal up all your units, and it won't matter. The best way to play this deck is making big pushes by starting your Giant Skeleton in the back and making counter pushes with your Night Witch and Battle Healer. It is so frustrating to play against. And a huge shout out to everyone that's supporting me with creator code SirTag. All money made from creator code SirTag goes directly back into improving the channel and keeping up the daily uploads while I take full-time college courses. All right, guys, we got a game here. We have one of the most toxic decks in Clash Royale, and this man probably is not ready. So he's going to go for archers in the back. We're going to go for our Battle Healer, and I expect him to be running 2.9 Expo. And it's going to be so much fun when we stack up a whole bunch of crap, clone it up, and make him very upset. So he's going to go in for a Tesla. We already know it's going to be 2.9 as soon as we saw the archers, right? So there's no surprise here. I could go for a Giant Skeleton. I could go for a clone, because I don't know if he's going to be able to deal with this. Generally, if we're able to kill the Ice Golem, then the Night Witch Bats are just going to swarm him. And even if he logs, the Night Witch Bats are still alive. He still has to deal with the second Night Witch. And that's going to be really annoying. He has to cycle so much to deal with it, man. He's going to go in for another Ice Golem. And now since he doesn't have Ice Golem in cycle, I don't think he can block a Expo. So if he goes in for an Expo, we just cannon card it. We get an easy lock, and it'll be really fun. So you guys saw what I did there, right? We start a Giant Skeleton. We don't really go for bridge spam at the river and then clone. We start a Giant Skeleton. We make a big push, and then we clone up our Night Witch Bats, and we get a massive amount of elixir advantage because of that. So even if he has like a whole bunch of defensive cards like 2.9 Expo does, he's still not able to defend. Guys,
flashback.
He's going to go in for another Ice Golem. Remember, he cycled his Ice Golem earlier on top of the Giant Skeleton and then also on top of the Night Witch. So what do you have for the cannon cart? Absolutely nothing. It's alive at 1 HP. Oh no. Look at this game, guys. Oh, this is too enjoyable for me. I hate playing against 2.9 for most part. And when you beat it with a hard counter, it definitely feels good. So I'm sorry about my evil laughter there, guys. We're just going to go in for a Night Witch again. Remember, if he fireballs, then we go in for our Flying Machine. Other than that, I think we just go in for a Skeleton Barrel clone with our Night Witch and our Giant Skeleton. And that's kind of our MO, guys. That's kind of our plan. How do you defend this? I actually don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do from his standpoint of view. Because you can Ice Golem, then he has to log, but all of the Skeleton Barrels are separated. And then if you kill the Night Witch, well, then the Bats just swarm the tower. So it's kind of bad for him. I guess he could go a futile Expo opposite. Yeah, exactly. He's going to try and do it anyway, man. He's like, you know what? At least I got to try, because he just cycled the Battle Healer. Maybe I'm up elixir. Maybe I can make it work. And it's a resounding no, my dude. It is not happening. Not today. Not ever. We will take the W, and we'll walk with a very clean win. So you can fireball, but guys, we have cannon cart, so he's not going to get that Expo to connect. Just got to go in for a Battle Healer. And you know what? I actually am feeling and vibing the Giant Skeleton instead. Because if the Giant Skeleton just gets on top of the Expo, then we preclude any potential of any damage, because it's just on timer quite literally. As soon as that thing explodes, the game's over. We want to separate everything with our Flying Machine further away, so he has to fireball the Night Witch, so then the Bats pop and don't swarm his Expo. But then if he fireballs that, then he can't deal with the Flying Machine. And wow, that was such a fun and easy matchup. And if you guys hate losing against 2.9, this is going to be the deck for you. We got a game here. We can go for Battle Healer in the back. This guy really isn't cycling anything in. I'm not a fan of waiting until double or triple elixir and finding out that my opponent has like 25 different answers to us with splash damage. So we want to make sure we figure it out before we get into the late stages of the game. So Inferno Dragon is going to be dropped on his side of the map. Probably going to be a Mega Knight deck now. We'll have to wait and see. He's going to have Electro Wizard. So Inferno Dragon plus Electro Wizard. Definitely going to be Mega Knight then. So if I go for a Giant Skeleton to go and pull the Inferno Dragon right into the Mega Knight, take less damage, maybe get the death damage on top of the Electro Wizard too, I think that would be the ideal circumstances for us. Last possible second, we'll go for the Night Witch, so then the Mega Knight walks still, and then the Electro Wizard should walk up into the Death Bomb as well. So this should be fine. Perfect, right? Let's go, guys. That's what you want to see. As long as the Mega Knight doesn't jump for joy on our tower, we are chilling. So can I activate King Tower against this Ram Rider? That is the real question. Sometimes I mess it up. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I definitely do mess this up. So we're going to wait for that to connect. Then we go in for our tornado, and we made it happen. So we were very patient with it. If you do it too early, you can actually mess it up. And for whatever reason, I mess up the Ram Rider. I never mess up the Hog Rider. 0 hits with the Hog Rider, but the Ram Rider, I still take 1 hit. And then sometimes, for whatever reason, I'm known for messing that one up, guys. So we'll go in for the cannon cart here. I definitely want to go for a skeleton barrel so the Inferno Dragon locks onto that instead for a short period of time. And then I think the cannon cart might make it out alive. I'm not sure. Please, cannon cart, make it out alive. Oh my gosh. Well, he got stopped by the Electro Wizard, so that was really anticlimactic. I was hoping that he could just speed away, man. Make the great escape, the money heist, but it just didn't work out. So we know he's going to go for an Inferno Dragon most likely every single time that we drop our Giant Skeleton. Want to make sure that we build up a massive push, though. He's going to have Mega Knight with this, so I probably don't want to go for too many ground cards. But against our deck, Mega Knight is terrible later in the game. So it's really good early. Like, he has a pretty good matchup where he can drop his Electro Wizard, all his junk into us. Oh, okay. And this is much better for him because he actually has poison. I was going to say, usually they don't have a small spell or a big spell. They're going to have one or the other. But this guy's going to have both. And, yeah, I've seen Mega Knight decks that just have Fireball or just have poison. But no, he's out here, man. He's rocking it. So, I need to go for Giant Skeleton. He's going to be able to poison us, most likely. So, I don't want to go in for a clone. I'd rather just go for a Night Witch and play it like an Elixir Golem deck. So, that's how I play this one. If they've got poison, I typically don't cycle our clone until the poison is off the map, right? Wait, is that Ram Rider going to die? I think it died without anything else. No way, guys. Now we can clone because he just uses poison. So we're cloning everything up. We have Flying Machine, double Skeleton Barrel. Oh, the Electro Wizard's so toxic, man. So is he going to be able to shut this down, or are we going to get some damage? Dude, this is a really bad matchup, actually. Usually Mega Knight, you hard counter, but this is one of the few ones that I'm, like, not a huge fan of, dude. Not going to lie. Can we kill that before it destroys our Giant Skeleton? Yes. All right. That was a really good play on our end, thankfully. Thankfully, we made one good play here, guys. Or I would have just gotten flamed so hard. Anyway, we can go for a Tornado now, so then we can go and pull the Ram Rider back. It's still going to get a hit, but, you know, there's not much I can do about it. At this point, at least. Oof. This is such a tough one. This is riveting gameplay for me, guys. I love the challenge.
I like it.
Maybe we can win this game. If I can, that would be sick. That would make me so stoked. I'm going to go for a Giant Skeleton, and he's going to get that banner real close to us. Maybe, just maybe we can go for a Cannon Cart. I also am thinking about going for Battle Healer. I'm going to go for Battle Healer here. He's probably going to Mega Knight on us. Again, guys, he's going to go in for poison, so he's going to be able to shut everything down. All right, we're going to go Tornado, the Ram Rider. Hopefully this all dies. Please just go away. Come back some other day, just not when we're playing this. So I could clone, but I think it's generally better to go in for the clone after with our healer and then our Skeleton Barrel. Because this is where we win the game, if we win the game. Let's go, guys. Come on, please, just let me win. You've got Barb Barrel, you've got Poison, you've got Electro Wizard. You have every single counter in the book. 3 spells. Poison, Barb Barrel, Zap. And then Electro Wizard if you want to count that, because that's pretty much another one. He's got 4. Oh my god. I really did not think we were going to win that game, but man, am I happy that we won that. The most unexpected wins are the best ones. All right, we got a game here. This guy's actually a pretty good player. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what he's got. So he's got skeletons. Maybe it's going to be 2.9. Please be 2.9. That's what we want. Okay, you got Knight. You don't have 2.9. That is a disappointment, sir. I wanted a free win. Why you got to be like this? So I'm going to go for Cannon Cart in the same lane as the Knight. He's going to have Princess. It's going to be Log Bait. Oh, no. This is going to be tough. It's going to be really tough, actually. So typically want to use Tornado to go and activate King Tower, especially when you drop it at that side. But, of course, man, we don't have that in the card cycle, so it's tough. The Fly Machine is going to be able to kill the Princess. The Cannon Cart is going to die to the tower before it gets a lock, right?
Got you, homie.
No, it locked onto the tower. What? No way. I really didn't think that was going to happen. All right, we're going to wait till the last possible second, then we're going to Tornado all the skeletons away. Make sure that we don't take as much damage. And... all right, Skeletons, Goblin Barrel. You know what, dude? I think our best bet is just to go for Battle Healer here. If we go for the Battle Healer, soak up a couple hits, ignore the Princess, ignore everything else for the time being. I think that's our best MO here, guys. If we decide to do anything else, I could just be overcommitting and not breaking through the bomb tower, which is not going to happen unless I have, like, Night Witch plus Clone and having a whole bunch of bats going towards it. It's going to be an uphill battle in this game. It's going to have so many ways of damaging us down from a distance. So I'm going to go for a Fly Machine here. I think that the Cannon Cart is going to be able to chip away on top of the Dark Goblin. The Skeletons are also going to die to the Cannon Cart and the Fly Machine. We're still going to take a lot of damage. I want to go for a Skeleton Barrel so that we can tank for the Fly Machine. Maybe go for... yeah, I think we Tornado so we kill the Princess. If we can kill the princess, that'd be ideal. Yeah, Skeleton Barrel's gonna pop and kill the princess. Let's go, baby. That worked out brilliantly. Wow, that was great. So I didn't know if that was gonna work. I was like, wait, did I mess up? And we didn't. So that's always reassuring. Sometimes I'm not always like sure of what I'm doing and just hoping that it works out. And that was one of those moments, guys. We go for the giant skeleton. He doesn't take the tower. Giant skeleton doesn't get pulled on the left-hand side. Now he's definitely going to take the tower, but I can't spend like 4 or 5, even 9 elixir and then defend. It's just not possible. So what I rather do is I just stack up everything that I can, go and tornado all of his flying air units into us, all his air counters. Giant skeleton actually got pushed towards the tower. The princess pulled it, man. No way. This is unbelievable. The fly machine locks on as well. And then we can go for a giant skeleton. So Tornado is a garbage card on defense. But man, is it good on offense. It is one of my favorite cards on offense in Clash Royale right now. And this guy's a good player. I've recognized him from ladder. But man, I am so glad we were able to beat it. Because Logbait, especially when they've got princesses and dark goblins that you can't kill because you've only got Tornado and you don't have too many small spells like arrows or log or barbed barrel. You're going to have to make some concessions on defense, take a lot of damage from the goblin barrels and skeleton barrels, and then use your tornado on offense to go and pull all their ranged units into you. We're going to sauce out a good luck here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's happening. This guy is going to go for a musketeer, so we want to go in the same lane as the muskie. If we're able to do that, then we're going to be able to shut down any counter push potential that he has. That's going to be ideal. So when we see musketeer, it could be 2.6. It could also be a giant deck. It could be a balloon deck after we see the bats. And it's going to be Sparky. What is this madness, man? Why do you have that card? Okay, so the bats are at least going to be out of cycle. So we can go in for a fly machine here. And I think we got to go for a night wish just so we don't take damage from that very obnoxious mini P.E.K.K.A, man. So because the Sparky's going to go and hit the night witch, we will be able to shut down all damage. And then I can go for a skeleton barrel. I don't know if it's worth cloning. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so at all. I'm not going to. I'm just going to relax and then save enough elixir to defend against the goblin giant. So he's going to zap that. Yeah, I'm really thankful that I just saved enough elixir for the healer. Otherwise, guys, the goblin giant would have locked onto our tower with the spear goblins. It would have gotten so much more value for him. So he's not going to have mini P.E.K.K.A back in cycle right now. He's going to have bats and musketeer. So he's just going to musketeer, and then he probably bats us as well. Or maybe he takes a whole bunch of damage on his muskie. I don't know. Whatever floats his boat or sinks his ship, my dude. He's taking the damage. All right, let's go. That's what we like to see. So now I eat that musketeer because it's lower HP. And then I can just go for a giant skeleton in the back, build up a massive push when he doesn't have the musketeer in hand. He's not going to be able to kill this with the Sparky because there are going to be too many air cards. So I'm going to go for our flying machine. I'm going to go for the night witch. I'm going to go for the clone. And we are going to assert the dominance, boys. This is what you want to see. This is what you like to see.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Oh, what? You've got lightning. No way. That's so bad for me. Oh my gosh. Everyone and their mother has earthquake with Sparky right now, or they just don't have a big spell. But this man, he whips out the lightning. He caught me. He caught me there. Criminal minds. You really are a criminal mind. Wow. Dude, you got to be like that. You got to be like that. You mastermind. Okay, so we're going to go in for a battle healer in the back. He's just going to go in for Sparky same lane. Just going to sack the healer. Can't really do anything. I can't, like, augment it. I just know that it's going to die. Dies in 2 hits to the Sparky, though. He's going to go in for... Wow, he's going to go for Goblin Giant in opposite lane. That's really interesting in my eyes. If we go for a fly machine and don't stack up anything else, you can't get too much lightning value. Like, what are you going to do with that? We can go and pull everything into the death bomb. And then should be able to just get away with a battle healer, then going for our night witch. The reason that we go for our battle healer here is it's going to take up 2 hits from the Sparky, and it's going to go pull back the Dark Prince. We can cannon cart subsequently after, so the Dark Prince locks onto that. And we're back in business. He tried to do some shenanigans. He tried to go for some tomfoolery in the right-hand side, but we did not fall for the trap card, bro. We're going to go for a giant skeleton now. I can also go for a fly machine if I need to, but man, this game has been wild. It's been insane. Oh my goodness. Can you... Okay, I'm just going to activate King Tower. I don't... Ooh, okay. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. I'm doing it live. We're activating King Tower. I'm going to go in the opposite lane here, and we're trying to make a massive push. Fly machine's just going to get stopped, but we do bait out more elixir. He's going to zap as well. That means it's better for us to generally just ignore the Goblin Giant and go on the other side, because the Goblin Giant's going to die, and he's going to spam in the left-hand side with the muskie anyway. So we predicted him. We knew it, because that's the lower tower HP too. What? How did that not... It went towards the cannon cart, and then it didn't go towards the cannon cart. Did you guys see that? What? It looked like it was about to, and then it just juked me. Okay, we have to go all in. We have to go balls to the walls. Believe in me, guys. We're going in for the clone. We're going for the battle healer. We're going in for everything that we have. And we need to win right here. Now or never. Just assert the dominance with the Night Witch spam. I think we got it, guys. The Parade Push is coming in before the lightning goes down.
Incredible comeback.
And that was a comeback from 2,000 HP. His tower fell. Oh, I am so glad we won that game. That was intense. And I can't believe that the Dark Prince decided to go towards my tower there when it was about to go towards the cannon cart. That was wild. All right, we got a game against Roger. What's up, man? We're going to sauce out of good luck. We're going to see what's up. Oh my gosh, you got to log bait me like that. Oh, I got bamboozled. The Ice Spirit's going to go and freeze everything. No. At least we're able to counter all of the goblins, taking no damage from that. I'm feeling like I want to go for a giant skeleton, but I know it's a bad play because he could rocket me. It's just something that I want to do, guys. I almost pulled the trigger. Have you guys ever felt the need to do something that is just so incredibly bad and you know it and you barely stop yourself? That's what's just happened. So we're going to have the flying machine destroy the princess, and then it's also going to be able to get some shift damage on the tower too. So at this point, I want to go for a giant skeleton, but I want to drop it off to the side so I can still go in for a tornado. So the reason why I dropped it here, opposed to here, is if I set my giant skeleton behind my king tower, and then he drops the goblin barrel, and then I try a tornado, guess what the goblin barrel hits? Spoiler alert, it's not my tower, it's the giant skeleton. And that sucks. That does not feel good, man. So that's why we always make sure that we drop it off to the side. So I want to go for a skeleton barrel off to the right-hand side. It should bypass. Oh, dude, you got to be like that. You got to be one of those players, the princesses at the river. You're doing me dirty, my dude. So he's still going to log. I think that the cannon cart breaks through, baits out a knight or a goblin gang. He goes in for a knight. That's okay. So he's going to be 1 or 2 cards off from the princess, so I don't have to worry about that immediately. I do, however, have to worry about the goblin barrel. But since we activate king tower, way less damage, my dude. He's going to princess. I could go and tornado it right into our parade push. It feels so weird that we were actually able to hit the tower, too. It just feels like it shouldn't be a thing. But we're going to be able to kill the princess. We're going to have the Night Witch bats still spawn. You know what? Screw it. Let's clone, dude. Let's clone it up. Let's see if we can get the Night Witch healed up and get even more damage. I think that worked really well. Very rarely do we clone at, like, 2 units. But in that particular situation, we killed the princess. He had no splash damage. I felt pretty confident there, guys. I felt pretty feisty. Oh, no. Not again. Can this stop happening? This is just repeating on, like, I don't know. It's like a mixtape that's broken or something. I just don't want to see that anymore. That interaction, that story, that bedtime story is turning into a nightmare real quick. All right. So if we're able to kill the princess with the tornado, maybe we can go in for a skeleton barrel here. He's going to rocket everything. Really well played. The bats are still alive. If we're able to mess up the log timing with this clone, that'd be ideal. Sometimes you're able to mess up your opponent's log timing, and that works out great. We're going to heal spirit here, so then we can just take the, or not heal spirit, we're going to battle healer, so we can take the ice spirit. Wow. I mixed them up, guys. I guess that's what happens when you commentate. It's like hard to be able to play and say everything at the same time. That's such a meme, though. All right. We know that he's going to be able to outcycle us and just win the game, so we have to go all in.
All in.
We have to go all in. This is our parade push. If we win, it's because of this. If we lose, it's because of this. We have to make the magic happen right here, right now, or it's over forever. So I can go in tornado, just go and pull everything. Come on, dude. Please let me take the tower. Please let me take the tower. Oh my gosh, what HP? So Rocket does 432. We were 433. I didn't know if he was going to log, and I was so scared. Holy crap, we won that game.